Salvete omnes, this is Emilia, also known as TheMartianGeek, and welcome back to another episode of Crash Bandicoot Warped. In the last episode, we explored some gem pathways, and had some trouble exploring some gem pathways. I expect we'll continue to do both of those things this time. So, Warp Room 3, Level 11, let's go. From one prehistoric level to another. At least we get some Aku Akus for this one. Assuming I don't waste them on something stupid. Still not sure what the heck these fish things are supposed to be. Maybe I should look at these levels in the Insane Trilogy version and see if the increased polygon count makes it easier to tell what the heck those things are. Continue through the level normally. Or the Bandicoot fish. And there's our first checkpoint, and here's the gem pathway, the yellow one this time. A lot earlier in the stage than the one for level 4, I notice. So I'm not terribly familiar with this one either. But at least we don't start off with the dinosaur chase. There are indeed boxes in here, so we would have started out with 10. I've noticed that the hit... Well, apparently I got hit there. I've noticed that the hitboxes on the lava pools aren't always what you expect. Like, I've had occasions where it really looked like I should have gotten hit. Like I was standing on the lava, but I didn't take any damage. And I've had ones where it looked like I should have gotten away from it, but I landed in it anyway. That counted as getting hit, so who knows? Woo! Wait, did I? Oh yeah, I guess I had 98 lives because of the... That was dumb. Let's maybe not blow ourselves up before we even get to the hard part. Yeah, this is not my first time. I've been screwing this one up a lot, and it's dinosaur chase time. Can't have a prehistoric level without one of these stupid things. Honestly, as much as I hope that they do make more Crash Bandicoot games after the Insane Trilogy did so well, this is one element of these that I would not be disappointed. I said we're not supposed to blow ourselves up. As I was saying though, the chase sequences are one thing that I really wouldn't be disappointed if they didn't bring back. What I just say about not blowing ourselves up. Like, I know they've been in every Crash game, aside from Crash of the Titans and Mind Over Meat, and those barely count as Crash games, let's be real. But, it's not as fun as the regular platforming. Okay, stream, lava pool, nitros. Reacted a little bit too late on that one. Yeah, and given all the weeds around here, I'm not sure I feel comfortable trying to go without the speed shoes. Well, don't let the nitros kill you. Let the lava do it. Just because the floor is lava doesn't mean you have to step on it. Catching up. Okay, stream, lava pool, and here's the nitro part. Oh, that was close. I can't believe I didn't get hit there, but I think we're done. Alright. So, smash or hit that and bring us from 35 to 40. I wonder. There is something over here. I thought that it looked like there might be. 5 1-ups. Nice. At least that brings us back to 99. I'm actually not sure if I ever found that before. I feel like I should have, but I don't know. Anyway, we now return to the regular section of the level. And we're gonna have to backtrack. Thanks a lot, developers. I really hope I don't die before hitting a checkpoint. And I probably will. The way things have been going lately. There have been too much to ask to just drop me off by where we started. I mean, I guess at least there aren't any instant death hazards in the... That was weird. The android just seemed to be kind of sitting there looking at me funny. There aren't any instant death hazards in the prehistoric stages, aside from getting crushed by the giant triceratops. But since we don't have any masks right now, everything might as well be death anyway. Okay, checkpoint. Now if we can continue not dying... Well, that was dumb, but... Again, see how it looked like I was walking on the lava for a while without getting hit? Jeez, how far back does this go? Oh. Yeah, backtracking is especially bad in a game like Crash Bandicoot, where your player character can only take one hit. At least we have T-Rex power now. And that was the worst time to jump on that. Why did I do that? Looks like they do look like a fish from behind, though. Talking about T-Rex power makes me wonder if there's ever a Wild Kratts episode where they went back in time to dinosaur times. Okay, there's our gem pathway. Or the starting point to it. Oh, sorry, baby T. There was another egg, at least. There you are. Just pulled a Yoshi on us and ran off, huh? It's worth noting that the speed shoes do not work while you're on the T-Rex. I guess it makes sense. The T-Rex isn't wearing the shoes. Well, that was short, but it worked. So now I guess we just finished the level. 71 out of 112 boxes. We still have that many. I guess we haven't seen a bonus room yet. Okay, I stand corrected. The last dinosaur chase segment we'll have to do is coming up. We get a nice view of it, even. Yeah, it's a bonus room. We get Wumpa fruits. Hey, did you know you can ground pound here? Okay, up to 97. 15 more? Not that we have to worry much about getting them here because of the dinosaur. I'm assuming this is easier than either of the gem pathway ones, but I don't want to get careless this close to the end. Whoa! And I especially don't want to stop when I'm being chased by something. Okay, both gems collected. Three warp rooms and we haven't seen a death route yet. That makes me kind of nervous. And in fact, I think before we go for the ones in the fourth warp room, I'm going to take a bit of a break, or a pause rather, because I really don't want to lose all that progress. So I'll be back shortly. Okay, Warp Room 4, and I have a feeling this is where it's going to get really bad. Level 16, 2 gems, and we already got one of them. I'm assuming that's the box gem. Yeah, this is one with the split path at the beginning, and pretty sure I already covered that. I really don't want to have to backtrack more, so I'm hoping we don't have to do that this time. Get the boxes anyway, because they give us lives. Not that we need more of those right now. But I'm sure we will once we start getting into the gem pathway, and of course that will be when we probably won't have ways to get more. That shouldn't have hit me. That really looked like it shouldn't have hit me. Also, I swear that gate was luring me into a false sense of security. Honestly, I feel like the quickest way to deal with those mummies is to just walk past them. I don't know if it's the best, but... well, dart traps, those are a thing. I think that trap is luring me into a false sense of security, too. Excuse me, I spun! I pressed the Y button. Mummy says, that's your problem. There is no Y button on a PlayStation controller. You suffer my curse. Okay, so what did I do wrong here before? Yeah, I feel like maybe the key, if you're struggling with those, is don't go for the traps that are right next to their triggers, like the middle one there. I was afraid I wasn't going to make it through there. Okay, so it should be pretty close now. Ow. Yep, right there, and I just blew myself up. It's a gem pathway, so that's good because we died at least twice. Well, we have died at least twice, I guess. That would be. Okay, 42 boxes. Make that 44 out of 105, and blue gem pathway time. Could have sworn it was level 25 that had the blue gem pathway, but I guess that one must have the green one? Unless level 25 has one with all 5 colors, but in Crash 2 that was just the same thing as the purple gem pathway, so we have oil, and lots of it. Doesn't look like we have any boxes to deal with, though, which is good. Dart traps in conjunction with oil. Monkeys in conjunction with oil. Ow! Darn monkey. Smashing hallway traps in conjunction with oil. This is gonna be great. And you thought ice physics were bad. Three of them. Let's just wait for it. Checkpoints in conjunction with oil. My one weakness. Okay. So we need to jump around here and not get shot. And I was heading for the pit anyway, it looked like. Okay, should we slide jump this? And this? And this? Yeah, it looks like slide jumps maybe are the way to go there. I remember failing that section a lot during failed takes. And it's not over yet. Okay, so we jump. No! We don't abort. But I didn't realize there was a thing there until it was way too late. Ow. Is every single floor in this gem pathway covered with oil? There's so much oil here that the American military wants to invade it. Wait for it. And go, snake. Oh, if I died to that snake right there. But I suppose that's it for level 16. 17 is an airplane level, so it wouldn't have anything extra. 18's jet skis, and again. 19 I'm assuming we covered in the secret warp room. So, 20. Oh, we actually got both of the gems in that one. I think that one had a death route that we did manage to do the first time, or the second time, so I guess that's it for warp room 4. So, warp room 5. 21. You know what? I'm going to take another pause because, again, I don't really want to lose the progress. Because that was actually a decently challenging gem pathway. Okay, time for level 21, gone tomorrow, and we missed both of the gems in this one. Obviously a box gem and a secret one. And come to think of it, the gems in this one are not that easy to get. This is not my first take of this. So let's see if we can do it right this time. Got both of them in one shot. Let's also see if we can keep that Aku Aku, because I don't recall there being that many of them in this stage. That might be the only one, but I'm not sure. Let's shoot these guys out of the way. There's a surprisingly large distance between the first two checkpoints in this one too. If I ever come back to these stages for more time trials, I may have to figure out a bit quicker way to deal with those giant robots without having to wait for them to shoot all their missiles and then expose themselves. Might be able to go around them or something. So this is where things get tricky. Oh, it's easy enough when you're going forward, but because of this box right here, we have to backtrack. And I have a tendency to miss these jumps. Those two jumps right there, those are surprisingly tricky to make, and it doesn't look like they should be. But you're running toward the camera and the conveyor belt's working against you. Like I said, this game is not designed for running toward the camera. Especially when, as I mentioned, there are conveyor belts involved. That box is in kind of an awkward location based on the camera. All of these, and we don't want to break the bouncy box this time, because we're gonna need it later. Take this to the side-scrolling section. I'm glad I have the mask, because I'm actually going to ignore this checkpoint. Again, we will be backtracking, so I don't want to have to... of all the things that hit me, there wasn't much I could do about that one to get around it. That was almost very bad. Those enemies are easy to deal with, but they make me impatient sometimes. Okay. You know what? Let's just shoot it. Come here. You will be fruited to death. Whoa! I almost forgot which button was duck. Yes, it's side-scrolling, but that doesn't mean it's a 2D game. Walk off the edge of the platform, that would be a good idea. And speaking of impatience... Actually, that was almost bad, too. Shoot the fruit! Also nitros, those are not fruit. Very much so. Okay, how many boxes are we up to? 51 out of 87. 56 to go. And I'm fairly sure that some of them are in the bonus area. Given that we missed the box gem last time. Oh. No, I'm not going to skip 2 checkpoints in a row. I am not confident enough in my abilities to do that. So we should be coming up on the gem path pretty soon. Yep, there it is. So this is a green gem one. I guess the one I didn't name yet must have been the blue? Or, no, 16 was the blue. So, secret area with longer jumps. And no checkpoint at the beginning of this one, but there are indeed boxes in here. Also, why is everything in here green? Can I shoot that robot from far away? It looks like I should be able to. Come on, eat fruit. Apparently not. That really looks like it should be in range, but the game says no. And that also looked like it should have been in melee range, but the game said no to that too. Hitboxes are a thing. And sometimes a confusing one. Well, there's no way this one's out of range. That also looks like I should be able to hit it. Whoa! Thought that was closer than it was. Whoops. And I'm all the way back to this checkpoint. Speaking of enemies that make me wait... I need to remember that I can jump farther by holding down the speed shoot button. How the heck did... Well, that was great. How the heck did that miss? Yes, yes, your spines are very pretty. Now, leave me alone. I mean, I guess the checkpoint isn't that far back. So yeah, definitely don't skip that one. Okay, yeah, make sure it's dead this time. Okay, so 60... It would have been 59 before coming in. I guess it doesn't particularly matter how many boxes are in here. That really looks like I should... Okay, nope. That really looks like I should be hitting that. It's not even past the draw distance. What the heck, game? At least I got it with my fists of fury this time. I haven't seen any Aku Aku masks in here either. Come on, that looks like I should be hitting it. Almost made the same mistake I did last time. I wonder if that is a thing that's any better in Crash 4. Bazooka, being able to hit stuff at range. Okay, there's the gem. And there's that exclamation mark box that we've been missing. So that was actually a pretty easy gem pathway. The problem is everything around it, and it takes us right back to where we need to be, where we can get that box that we missed last time. So now we're up to 75. I didn't miss any before that, did I? Pretty sure I didn't. So here's where we are very glad that we skipped this checkpoint. If I hadn't, I would have had to deal with all of the obstacles. Here again. I guess the enemies probably don't respawn, but still. one slip up and I have to do the entire green gem pathway over again. Also, we can finally get the boxes down here. What's the safest way to get that bottom one out of there? Let's do that. We can get those, and only 7 boxes to go, and we should have done all we need to get the other gem. Aside from surviving till the end of the stage. So, there's where we left off from the gem platform. Come to think of it, can you... Yes, you can... Oh! I've never seen that before. I didn't know you could flip them over by shooting them while they're... Well, I guess it happened while they're on their unspiky part, too. So just 6 more to get in the last, forward-facing area, I guess you'd call it. It's been uncomfortably long since a checkpoint. That should be all of them. Yeah, 87. So, 1 missile shooting robot to deal with. Alright. And there's the other gem. Yeah, level 21 is pretty fun, and the gem pathway really isn't that hard, but that doesn't mean getting all of the boxes in this one is easy. And there we go. Double shiny. 22 should be fine since it's a motorcycle stage. 23, we are missing 1. 24 should be fine since it's... Yeah. And we should be missing 1 in... Okay, yeah. So, I guess we'll do 23 and possibly 25 in a bit.